Shut up. Okay, here. We're starting now. Okay, that's enough of that.
Like
hey,
intro to a bad Hallmark. Hallmark
it was
movie.
lovely, and you loved it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Welcome to Stuck in Beta. I'm Greg. Those guys are Josh.
The Joshes.
Josh is back this week.
They share
Back
the
again.
same name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's coming up Sunday?
No.
Hanukkah.
Yep. Christmas. Christmas.
Isn't it like the third or fourth day of Hanukkah as well? Hanukkah starts
that
soon.
I don't know. Hey, maybe 1 week I'll actually...
Show
Are
prep.
there football games this Sunday? I guess there
No,
are.
it's Saturday. They
Is it
said.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they moved them to Saturday.
Is Walmart open this Sunday?
I don't know.
No, they're not. I heard they're closing early on Christmas Eve.
Really?
Yeah.
Like how early?
6 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah. That's early.
Huh.
That's different. Hey, Greg, we're still waiting for you.
Yeah,
Right?
you left and came back.
Well,
We were ad-libbing there, and I ran out of things to
That was
talk
awesome.
about.
Yeah. There's our content.
you
for the
already ran out of things? Oh, yeah, I hear Walmart may be open. I don't know.
Well, it's our
Maybe.
Walmart update. We haven't had one in
Yeah.
a while.
week. No, we haven't.
I have themes music.
I'm sure you do.
Hey, well, anyway, Christmas is coming up, and we got a lot of Christmas-themed stuff, right? I don't know, maybe.
Couple.
Sure, we got a tree
We got a
here.
tree.
It's cold in here.
Christmas theme. It's cold in here.
Hey, your
Yeah.
banner's like gone completely now.
Yeah, he.
I turned it off.
You turned it
Yeah.
off. But you didn't turn the lights on like I requested.
You can't see them.
Oh, okay.
It's too bright out.
Okay.
That's a nighttime thing.
You want me to turn off all the lights?
Jesus, come on.
Okay. So, what's been going on?
I made a lot of Christmas cookies.
Yeah, you did.
I made like...
None of them are down here, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're giving them away to all our friends.
Yeah, and again, I have yet to see any.
I guess we're coworkers.
Yeah, true.
You became coworkers when
Yeah.
you agreed to do this.
22 episodes ago.
That's freaking
Yeah.
21
crazy.
episodes ago.
22 episodes?
Yeah, this is episode 22.
Yeah.
Wow, it'd be a little more fitting if it was 25, though, right? Yeah,
We screwed that up.
we really screwed that up.
Actually, today is the 22nd, isn't it?
It's the
21st.
21st.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, let me start out with a little bit of Christmas knowledge. Okay, so did you know the song Last Christmas?
Last Christmas,
Of course.
I gave
We
you my heart.
sung it together, Greg, to each other.
Yeah, that was an awkward karaoke moment. I don't know why you brought that up.
You enjoyed it at the time.
Wow. Oh, man.
Come on, go to the video.
Funny, yeah. I don't have the video. You
Oh.
probably
Were you-
do.
I do.
Were you clothed?
No,
You were
no.
there.
This was
I was?
yeah. This is
Yeah.
Cheryl's Christmas.
Oh,
party.
Cheryl. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
So-
you're right.
Yeah. So it's probably become one of the most popular, one of the better known Christmas songs, and would it come out in the 80s sometime? Well, the funny thing is, it was originally going to be last Easter.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Why would you give someone your heart on Easter?
Well, George Michael wrote the song or whatever, for Wham. Well, it's Wham. What's the other guy's name? I don't know. They wrote the song, and they were about to put it out, and the record label kind of urged them. It's stupid. Why are you Easter? Really?
That's
Come on.
weird.
That song would not have the popularity or staying power. No one's gonna go, oh, and here's another Easter carol, because there's nothing. There's nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I found that weird that
that was
I've
bizarre.
never heard that.
That's pretty bizarre.
Andrew Wrigley
There you go.
is the other member of Wham.
Is George Michael even Christian? Does he celebrate Easter?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's bigger over in England.
Could be, I guess.
Easter.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
do.
I mean, it's it's obviously big. It's
Yeah, it's a secular holiday.
yeah.
That's weird.
I know.
I would have never guessed that.
It's a weird to even think about that. I think all he did is change the lyrics from last Easter I gave you my heart. No,
That's bizarre.
that doesn't sound
No,
right.
that does not sound right.
No, it sounds just wrong.
Yep.
But so I had another little thing. I heard this on another podcast.
So you're stealing content.
I'm stealing content, but it was so interesting. I had never heard this before. Okay, obviously you guys both know, have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Well, the original lyrics of that song were, have yourself a merry little Christmas. It may be your last.
Oh, my God.
Next year, we may all be living in the past.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad they changed
It's
it.
pretty morbid.
Why?
So it was written. So it was going to be used in. Judy Garland actually was one of the ones who made them change the lyrics for the movie Meet Me in St. Louis. St. Louis.
St.
Meet
Louis.
Me. And because also they had the lyric, "Pop that champagne cork. Next year we may all be living in New York." That's actually a thing from the movie. They were all moving to New York, but it's just weird to think how morbid that Christmas song sounds by saying, "Okay, we're probably going to die next year," And there was also one other lyric. The at the very end where it says, "Hang a shining star." Hang a shining star above the highest bough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have yourself. That lyric was originally. Just had it.
You lost it.
Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow.
Muddle through. We're just going to get through it.
Now, Frank Sinatra was writing his album in 1957, and he called the original writer, his name, Martin.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he had that show, Hugh Martin. He called him up and said, "Hey, the name of my album is A Jolly Christmas. Do you think you could jolly up that line for me?" Because it's so...
Yeah.
Wow. That's weird.
Like, it's such a crazy thing that such an iconic song that you hear over and over every year that originally was kind of a morbid song. And for a Christmas song,
There's a lot of stories like that, though. I mean, isn't there... Oh, gosh, I can't think of what it is, but there was a Michael Jackson song. Was it Thriller? Was going to be completely different. It wasn't going to be Thriller until the producer heard it like a couple of times whenever they were recording it, and he was like, "That just doesn't even make any sense." And I can't remember what it was, but I'm not surprised that songs go through those iterations over and over again.
yeah, that's...
You're looking confused. News to you? See, if it's me that finds news, he
doesn't
doesn't
believe
believe
it.
it. No,
Yeah.
I don't have a source, nor do I have.
No, I did not say that.
You had that look, like that shameful look, like really?
Yeah, come on, Josh, don't make stuff up.
Yeah.
So is that the end of the Greg musical update segment?
That's my weird facts about Christmas songs update. Thank you.
Closing music.
You could just go, "Oh, that's interesting, Greg," and then
That's neat.
and then move on.
I know you like your theme music.
You've got something about scrotox on here now. Can
Yeah,
you
I was
explain
in.
that? Very
I was,
Christmassy. Well,
the-
balls.
Well, sure. Sweaty balls. Sorry, SNL, whatever rights that goes with. I was in the truck today listening to talk radio because I don't listen to music, and they were talking. Apparently, there's on the Cosmo magazine and some other one. They have like lead stories about scrotox, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's Botox for the scrotum. And the article I was quickly reading before I came over says something about the doctor. There's a doctor in New York that says he's done like 15 to 20 of these this year. And he charges like $2,000 to do it. And he has nicknamed it ball ironing because it takes the wrinkles out of your scrotum.
Oh, jeez.
And he said, dude,
We've gone there, haven't we?
apparently. Yeah. It said that due to...
we were talking about Christmas music, weren't we?
When I look up scrotox, the first...
Oh, my God!
The first thing that pops up is before and after pictures.
Oh, no.
I like that image there. There's a little animated image of a man, and he's got these wrinkly, like dried prunes for testicles.
Prunes to plums.
And then it turns to a nice, voluptuous plum.
Voluptuous?
Oh, that's hilarious.
There's no real before and after pictures. It's all like innuendos.
Yeah, they say it flattens them out, makes them look nice and...
Why?
For those individuals that are interested in smooth scrotums. So, Josh, we've signed you up. You're going to be our test subject.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to record. You're going to record part of the.
Oh,
next podcast.
we'll live stream it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it make them a lot bigger? Oh, here we go. Here's a real image.
Is that a real image?
I guess so.
Keep it over there.
It looks like, it looks like the old, what's the old saying? 2 eggs in a hanky?
They're as smooth as eggs.
Yeah, I just really find that weird.
I don't know that that's necessary.
That's never been necessary.
Said that due to warming and cooling conditions that
That's why they get all wrinkly?
that's why they get wrinkly. Yeah.
I never realized that. I thought we're going way too deep here. I thought that they were intended to go up and down, so they had to have.
They had to be elastic.
travel.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
Hide and seek.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, closer
Shrinkage.
to the body.
Yeah. I just got out of the pool.
Yeah. I was in the pool.
All right. Well, you got anything else to make us
Now, wait a
uncomfortable?
minute. Yeah, that's a good thing. I'm sorry to go deeper in this. I didn't mean to. But yeah, how do you... Okay.
And it only lasts for, I think the article said 2 months or 4 months.
What the hell is the point?
What's the point?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
is this
maybe you got a
adult-
hot date.
Maybe
Adult
for adult
stars?
films, yeah.
I don't know.
But...
You'd probably write it off your taxes if that was the case.
yeah, it's for my job.
Yeah, it's for my job.
Never thought that we
But
would
if-
get to that area.
But if it doesn't...
the
expand and contract wouldn't... Maybe that's
Right.
why the smoothness goes
yeah.
away.
No, Botox wears off. Even when you get Botox in your face, it wears off.
But for that region of the body, normally we're talking about length and girth.
It says it does make them larger. The article I read said it does make them appear larger as well.
Jim, you're going to have to go back to the doctor. You're starting to look
Your
a little
sack's
wrinkly.
too wrinkly. You're going to need to go back and get that taken care of.
You're losing your size.
Of your scrotum.
Yeah. That's not right.
Oh, man.
That was just on the radio this afternoon. Thought that was pretty weird.
Scrotox.
So along the lines of male genitalia, the next I heard.
Welcome to our Christmas episode.
Hey,
Hey,
it's like the perfect package, right?
Yeah.
do we have check the chat? Make sure
Silver
nobody's trying
balls,
to chat us.
bells.
I was on my way. Where was I going? I guess I was going home from work, and they were talking about this video that's been making its rounds on the interweb
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
of this security guard at a Chargers game. I guess it was this last weekend, and he's like on the field. The end zone is behind him, and this lady has to be the person who took the video has to be in like the front row. Wouldn't you say? I mean,
I didn't watch the video.
you didn't watch the. Pull up that
haven't
link
heard
in
it.
the
I don't
agenda.
want to watch the video.
It's hilarious. He's got it. He doesn't. There's nothing exposed. So the security guard has his back to the field, to the end zone, right? And in front of him are the San Diego Chargers cheerleaders, and he is full on pleasuring himself. Oh, is it not in there?
No, I don't see it. You have something.
Greg's got it. Do a Google search for Deadspin security guard masturbating.
Oh, jeez.
And, I mean, he is literally going to town right there on the field. He has his hand in his pocket, and his pocket has to be cut out.
He's
That's
playing
the
a
only
little
thing.
pocket pool.
That's the only thing I can figure. And, I mean, he is enjoying the view with the... I mean, the cheerleaders are like 10 feet from him. And, I mean, the best you can tell, nobody else sees this except for...
It's very awkward. It's almost like... I think he's got some... He's trying to pull something out of his pocket.
No.
And he's...
No.
His hand is stuck.
That looks like there's a dog stuck in his pants and is trying to get out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a little...
Yeah. So they've
can't
since
find it.
they've since contacted the Chargers and the security team because he's wearing a jacket.
Are they going to charge him?
The security people said they're going to investigate. So
Check out the film.
yeah, just Google on the interweb security guard masturbating.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird.
I can't get in.
That link is right there in the agenda.
Yeah, what?
Which one?
Why are you in June?
Oh, scroll down. I see.
I was wondering why we were talking about the swimming pool. And
Yeah, scroll down a little bit more and you can watch that. Yeah, so it's Deadspin's got an article about it. It's pretty wild. I get Josh's reaction.
Whoa. Holy cow.
Yeah, and I mean the cheerleaders are like right
Trying
there.
to pull out his pistol.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, yeah. Next on the topics.
Well, how can we top those two topics?
Margot Robbie got married this weekend or last weekend.
Who's that?
You don't know? You know who Margot Robbie is?
She was Harley Quinn.
Oh.
She's off the market, Josh.
Okay.
Okay, next topic.
Sorry,
the
that
show's going to be over in
interesting.
about 5 minutes.
Yeah,
right?
we ran out of things to say.
I thought we were getting into Christmas movies and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he skipped right over that.
Yeah.
I didn't
He
skip
wanted
over
to go to ball Botox.
It's just, well, I didn't really write here. There. Christmas movie. There.
Okay,
There you go.
Now it's on the agenda. It's official.
All right. So I asked you guys to come up with your top 3 Christmas movies. Now,
Are those the same as movies?
movies. Now, I say that loosely because you can come
You
up
said it funny. I don't
Okay.
know about loosely.
come up with, like, I was thinking coming up with something that may not be your favorite. Maybe
You just said favorite.
Yeah.
I said top
No.
3.
Which wouldn't be favorites.
Not exactly. Could be your top 3 worst Christmas movies.
Okay.
Could be top. Okay. Well, anyway, why don't we just do this?
All right, you go
Figure-
first.
Well, I gotta go first.
Well, we got to start thinking of our top 3
Yeah.
favorite, worst, fill in the blank.
Not
of whatever
worst,
adjective
it's
you
not-
want to use movies of Christmas.
Of whatever Greg is trying to accomplish.
all right. Okay. When I came up with top 3, okay, I could say the ones that everyone has said, "It's a Wonderful Life" and so on.
Wait.
Thanks for stealing
Yeah,
mine.
exactly. That was my number 1.
I love that movie. Okay, it's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
So it'd be your number 1.
But I took this a little different direction. I wanted to come up with my favorite Christmas movies that aren't exactly, maybe they're Christmas movies, yet you wouldn't think of them as Christmas movies.
Porn. He found him whenever he found the box.
That's right.
So my number 3 is Lethal Weapon.
Well, yeah, everybody says that.
No one
All
says.
right. Lethal
No one
Weapon.
says number 3
man.
is a Lethal
Yes.
Weapon.
What year did Lethal Weapon come out? That is an old one. That's
Uh,
a good
86.
80s, right? 86.
I don't know. That's my guess.
So
See
what
if I'm
makes
right.
that a Christmas movie?
So, I mean,
Took
the whole
place
movie
during
starts
Christmas.
out with Jingle Bell Rock when the movie goes into it.
1987. This is the first one?
That's the first one.
Nakatomi Towers or Naka Towers?
You're thinking of Die Hard.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody said
Everybody says Die Hard. Sorry.
So, anyway, drug dealers working in a Christmas tree lot.
Yep.
He
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, he goes over. He's like, yeah, I'll take everything you got, and I'd like to get a big Christmas tree to put it under. And they're like, well, we'll throw in a Christmas tree for free, you know. Of course, it's a big drug bust or whatever. The whole thing takes place around Christmas, yet it isn't I wouldn't say it's not really a traditional Christmas movie.
Yeah. Okay.
But for me, I think Lethal Weapon is a great movie. It holds up.
It is a good movie.
How many were there in that? Was there 3 or 4?
4?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. It's a good series.
Good story. What's your number 2?
No. You guys do your numbers
what's
3.
yours?
Oh,
Josh,
shit, I don't know. I
you're
didn't
up
rank
next.
them. I just came up with 3 movies that I
Okay.
like to watch around
do
Christmas.
Do it. Just
Do
say,
it.
Just say whatever it is.
All 3?
No, just say your third.
I didn't rank them. They're all
Okay.
equal to me.
Just
In
give
your
us
head,
one of them.
just give
It's a
one.
Wonderful Life. But he said you can't do that.
I did not say that. I just in my list I didn't want to do that.
I saw It's a Wonderful Life for the first time just a few years ago.
Really? As an adult?
Yeah. It was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
It's a good movie.
It is, and technically that really isn't a Christmas movie.
Just
Took place
The
during
end of
Christmas.
The
it.
very
The
end
end of
is
it,
Christmas.
yeah.
That's the only part.
Okay. It qualifies as your non-traditional Christmas movie.
There
Does that
go.
make you feel
But
better?
that's an excellent movie, and that one I watch every year. I watched it the other day.
really
I love that movie.
That's like 4.5 hours long, isn't it?
It isn't 4.5.
It is when it's on TV because
Oh.
NBC is the only NBC owns total rights to that movie.
Really?
So they control when and how often it gets aired. So they sell the hell out of advertising during that show. That's why it takes
Your
so damn long
4-hour
on TV.
extravaganza.
Yeah.
You won't be seeing that with limited commercial interruptions.
Yeah. Right.
It's as many as they can fit in.
That's
Okay,
a good one.
your number 2. Come on.
Oh, I haven't gone yet.
Oh, I thought you said it was a Wonderful Life.
We had we had a discussion similar to this a few weeks ago when we were talking about Christmas movies and what was coming up and what you guys like to watch, traditions and things like that. And I threw out Reindeer Games. I don't know why that you guys.
Ben Affleck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ben Affleck. I don't know why, but that movie was just it's all of it's based around Christmas and it's very
Was it pretty dark?
yeah, it's very dark. And like in the one scene, like they kill like all those Santa Clauses from the mall Santa Claus, or I don't know what they were.
Man, I
The
vaguely remember that
casino
movie.
Santa Clauses or whatever.
Yeah.
There's like a dozen of them, and it's all you see in the snow is just these bloody Santa Clauses everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty dark,
Huh.
but it's all based. I think it happens on Christmas Day, or it starts on Christmas Eve. It finishes on Christmas Day.
Hence the name Reindeer Games.
Yeah.
So Christmas Guru, does that qualify as a non-traditional Christmas movie?
There
as
you
well?
go.
There you go.
I accomplished it.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I need a beer.
Oh,
Oh,
Anybody else?
no, I'm good.
sure. Why not?
Okay, now can you say your number 2?
Okay, my number 2 is Iron Man 3.
Jesus.
Come on.
Did you hear that,
Okay.
Josh?
I heard it.
So, Iron Man 3, okay, it's very underrated. Okay, the first one, excellent movie. It started off the whole Marvel universe and all that. Me being a big comic book fan,
What?
okay, so number 3 takes place in Christmas,
At Christmas, not in Christmas.
much like Batman Returns. Oh, you gave me a hops a boo ba da ba boo. But I really enjoyed this one because it kind of took back to the original Iron Man, where remember how he was in the cave and had to build stuff with the parts he had?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't have his shop because his whole place was blown up in 3. Yeah, spoilers. So he had to
Oh.
buy stuff. Man, you just exploded.
Drink it up on the way here.
Talking about ball sacks. And
Jeez.
Oh my gosh!
wow.
There's
that's
a lot of
overcarbonated.
Wow.
there's a lot of head in that
It's a summer from Yazoo. Summer seasonal.
Yazoo.
Jeez.
I'm correcting his grammar. He's correcting your
you
pronunciation.
carry on.
All I got
Andre.
is Kleenexes.
You
Will that help?
And it's a
I'm
travel
gonna
pack
get
at
some
that.
Well, my
Okay,
story
continue,
about
right?
Iron Man
Yeah,
3
sure.
just got boring. But
What?
anyway, he has to go to Home Depot and buy all his parts to make a new suit.
It doesn't show him going to Home Depot. You don't.
Yeah,
know
it
that?
does.
No,
Yeah, it shows him in Home Depot. They
I
go,
don't-
welcome to Home Depot.
I don't remember that.
Well, you don't remember a lot of things.
I am serious. I do not remember that.
Anyway, I don't remember if it was Home Depot
No,
either.
it's not Home Depot.
I just want to argue.
I don't think they showed.
What's
him
your number
shopping.
2?
I remember that. I think he went to like Target or something like that. He went to a big
He went to a
big store.
hardware
I don't
store.
remember that at all.
yeah. I remember
Because
that.
he went with that kid.
I remember
the
the
was
kid.
helping him.
Yep.
Anyway, Home Alone.
Home Alone, great movie. We were talking about this earlier. Didn't you? You said you looked up a. He's not even paying attention.
I'm listening. I'm right here.
He's cleaning.
Go ahead, Greg.
You looked up, or you found a video about the things that are wrong with Home Alone.
Yeah, it's one of those like clickbait videos where you just, everything wrong with this
Baited
movie.
you.
Well, yeah, I guess it did. But I had just watched Home Alone I guess last week. We watched 3 Christmas movies so far. Home Alone, Christmas Story. Isn't that what it's called? Christmas Story.
A
Story.
Christmas
Story.
We watch it.
And Elf.
We've watched all 3 of those too.
You've watched every Christmas movie, it sounds like. This year, I mean.
I haven't watched Christmas Vacation yet.
Oh, neither have I. Let's watch it together.
Twice.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just a stupid video where it listed like the things wrong with the movie, and it said one of them was that he didn't immediately call 911.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think
End
that
of
movie's
movie.
Great. Yeah, I think that movie's great.
Yeah, and that's that's good family comedy.
Sure.
Oh,
You could watch
jeez.
that. And,
I need a.
does that even taste good?
Man,
I don't know, I
that
haven't
smells
tried it
really tangy, like that crappy beer he made me drink last week.
Oh,
I don't know. Get a new beer, Josh.
oh my god!
Here, you
tastes
want
like-
this? I just popped this open. Oh, you're gonna have to
Whoa.
dump that out.
That's horrible.
Really?
What the hell?
It looks like an ice
smells
cream
pretty
float.
funky.
It's like, you know how when you add soda to when there's ice cream in there and it gets that foam, crazy amount of foam? That's what that's doing. And
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was barely pouring it.
What's your number 2, Josh?
Oh my gosh, I don't have one. I don't have one that falls into your category, Greg.
you could use whatever.
Christmas Vacation is the ultimate all-time classic in
I
my
agree.
opinion. That movie, it still stands up.
That's your number 2?
Because everybody has a family member like Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's starting to get a little bit dated, but it still holds up pretty well.
I agree.
I love that movie. The problem is I've seen it so
Yeah.
many times
Yeah.
that I know every line, everything, and it's hard to. One good thing about seeing a movie over and over, repetitive viewings, you tend to pick out. You're like, oh, I don't remember ever seeing that and that.
Yeah.
But
Stuff in the background or
I've seen
How
it
tight
so
his
many
pants are.
times. That's. I didn't notice that until I saw it on DVD. Because it was so clear, and you're like, oh my gosh, he's got tight pants,
Tight
got a
pants.
sausage in there.
Yeah, it's scrotox.
Yeah.
nice callback.
But yeah, it's. I don't know where I was going.
Repetitive viewing.
Yeah, repetitive viewings. It's a great movie, but now when I watch it, it's kind of just on in the background.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
agree.
like something I have to sit and
Sit
watch.
down. Yeah.
Because you're reciting the entire script in your head.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I love Back to the Future also, but it's the same way. I
Yeah.
know that movie line for line.
So what's your number 1, Greg?
All right. My number 1, and
You have a
this
drum
is
roll?
this is my category. Drum roll, please. Brrr. Speaking of Christmas Vacation, call back.
Gotcha.
Gremlins.
Oh, yeah, we knew this was coming.
Why did you know this?
I
was
didn't know
coming?
this was
You went
coming.
on this rant a couple weeks ago
Did he?
about
I
Gremlins
did?
being the best Christmas movie. Yeah.
Movie? You said it too. Gremlins is excellent. He gives him Gizmo for Christmas.
Yeah.
Man,
It's an early Christmas present.
I just don't. I guess I watched these movies like in 1987, but
That was 84.
I don't recall it. I don't remember them well enough to
You're
know
not
that
the
they
steel
were.
trap mind
Yeah,
that Greg is.
Exactly.
Gremlins is a fun movie, and that was just one that I saw in my childhood that just kind of stuck with me too. And I don't know, I just like watching it.
You had to have some runners up or some close calls. Almost
Runners
made it.
up or close calls.
Almost made it to the top 3. I'm sure you did. You probably
Oh,
you started out with a list of
He has
12.
a spreadsheet, I guarantee.
12, and then I had these two compete against
created-
each other.
You
Screen
created
them.
an algorithm.
He watched them.
I had like a
He scored it while he watched
it
it.
was like a bracket system actually. That's how it worked. No, but if I'm sticking with my category, obviously Die Hard's one on the list too. But
Everybody says Die Hard.
Everybody says Die Hard.
Yeah, everybody says Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't.
Christmas
Well, you're,
Vacation, yeah.
You,
Christmas.
you can't use the same one.
Bullshit.
Oh, Christmas Vacation 2, Eddie's Christmas Island. Is that the one?
I never saw that
Oh.
one.
So, I just heard you say this, but I like Elf. What do you not like about
I
Elf?
do not like Elf.
Oh,
I
Elf
cannot
is a
watch-
fun movie.
No, it's
It-
not. It is
What do you
obnoxious.
what do you not like about it?
I don't know. The whole movie just pisses me off. I'm
don't-
the same way with.
You don't like Polar Express either.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't
a-
think of the
that's a
name of it.
decent movie,
I
too.
hate that movie too. I will not watch that movie.
He hates Christmas. We got the Grinch in our studio.
Yeah, right.
No, I will not watch Polar
You're a
Express
mean one.
or and
Mr.
I don't.
Josh.
I don't like the new Grinch with not Steve Carell, Jim Carrey.
I agree with that. I didn't care for the Grinch movie. I like the animated, the original animated.
No, I agree
but
with
I
you
think,
there.
I think that just goes with them trying to make a 2-hour-long movie out of a 15-minute, book, or the book is like 20 pages.
Yeah, maybe my issue is Will Ferrell. I think Will Ferrell's funny, but sometimes he overdoes it, and I think Elf is a good example of that.
See, I think it's okay to overdo it in that.
It was a neat story. I mean, the entire
Totally original too.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
Okay.
I think
like
he's
it.
just trying to be like cool or something.
No,
Yeah.
yes, that's it.
It was
no,
kind of one thing about
I
it.
don't like
Though,
that.
you have to.
I like
admit,
James Caan. How's that?
When did it come out? Like the mid 2005, 6, something
Somewhere
like
in
that.
there.
you know?
Yeah.
It was like
1999.
No.
It was like an instant classic.
It was early 2000s.
You could go to get a box set, and it came with like. This is how I got it. Actually, it came with Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, and Elf. It was a
Really?
box set.
2003.
It was like an instant classic.
I was closer if you go by Price is Right rules,
It's 2004, 2005.
and I said 1999.
Gotcha.
He has so many rules. Has to be
All right.
You don't like
non-negotiable.
Zooey Deschanel?
Oh
No.
yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
No.
I like that.
Come
part.
on!
I don't like
Yeah.
her in
Shower scene?
in New.
Shower scene.
I don't like her in New Girl on Fox either. I think that show's stupid.
I've never
She was-
seen it, but
She was singing going back to your
The date
your-
rape
Yeah.
song.
oh, the date rape song. Yeah.
That's what she was singing in the.
I heard Bill Cosby wrote that song.
Oh,
Ba-dum-bum. Hey, gosh. Well,
man.
anyone else out there?
We've each taken turns pooping on each other's topics.
Yeah, you can't pick that. I already
know.
did.
And, okay. Well, that was fun. Let's eat some food.
Oh yeah,
theme
let's.
music.
I brought some.
Okay.
Cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, lilac, pecans too. Players up to know the tricks of this peanut politics.
So I've got some things too, but what do you have?
I'll go first. And I was going to look this up, but is gooey butter a St. Louis thing?
Yes,
It definitely is.
Is it spread?
probably.
Has it not by now?
Yeah.
I meant to look it up and see what the history was.
I don't know that it's as popular anywhere else. I can tell you the history.
You can.
Yes.
Well, you do that.
What are you going to say?
No. I was gonna say I don't know if it's spread all over because I think there. I remember the funny thing is, what was it? What was that? Chris Tucker and Is it Chris Tucker? No. Kevin Hart and Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. The Ride Along movie.
Yeah?
The second one, they were in the studio, and the local news team gave them St. Louis foods to eat, like Emo's Pizza and toasted ravioli and gooey butter cake, and like
Ted
they
Dreams.
didn't know any of those.
Really?
And I know, well, especially Ice Cube. I mean, well, no, both of them. Both of them tour across the country, so
Yeah.
you'd think they would know some of those, but.
So the story has always been that I've heard that there was a baker in Kirkwood that was a recent immigrant to America and was working in somebody's bakery and was told to go make a yellow cake and screwed up the ingredients.
Like
and
a pound cake? Is that what it, like a
I thought it was just
like a butter cake?
Yeah,
or-
I thought it was just a regular cake. I could be wrong. But he messed the ingredients up, and what came out was gooey butter cake. Now, my grandpa was a baker for 25 years in the area, knew a lot of other bakers in the area in the St. Louis market. He swears up and down that the baker that did that immigrated from Germany just after World War II and was Hitler's personal baker at the Eagle's Nest. That was the story going around the baker circles in St. Louis in the
Now
late
that's interesting.
40s and 50s.
So no one knows the true,
It came from Kirkwood, and it was a screwed up.
but no one knows the true person
Origin?
behind it.
I don't think so.
Looks like Wikipedia's got a couple of different stories here, and they're both pretty similar to what you just said. The other one doesn't go into that detail, saying that it was Hitler's personal chef. Is that what you said?
Baker, yeah, whatever.
But yeah, it says that somebody who Fred Heimberger came in the 1930s. So I mean, the timeline.
Yeah,
fits.
would be about right. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Heinberger, I'm assuming Austrian or German.
Yeah,
And the Eagle's Nest was in Austria, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, great history.
So my wife made these cookies.
You picked them up off Greg's counter on the way down
No,
the
I
stairs.
didn't. She goes
That's
to
the
a lot
only
of
way we're getting
trouble.
any.
My lovely wife goes to a lot of trouble baking and making all kinds of little treats that we hand out to family and friends for Christmas. So
I love gooey butter. cake.
gooey butter cookies,
Yeah,
and they're very good.
I can make myself sick on these.
Well,
Schnucks makes really good ones in their bakery.
Yeah, they do.
They have really good gooey butter cookies.
These are good.
I thought they turned out pretty well, but she was concerned that they don't last long. Like they don't have a
Because everyone eats them.
like a freshness date or shelf life. I don't know.
Oh,
Does the gooiness kind of like wear off? Or?
maybe
Put a-
you just need
put
to
a
keep them
slice of bread-
sealed,
Put a slice of bread in there.
or get one of those. What do they have? The ceramic bears or whatever.
I
The
never
cookie
knew.
bears.
I never knew the bread trick until I started dating Annette, and I'd go over to her house at Christmas. I'm like, why does your family always keep a slice of bread in their cookies? What's the story? And it brings the
Soaks up the moisture and
moisture back to the cookie.
Oh, really?
It's amazing. You
Huh.
put a slice. If these are like hard as rock, you put a slice of bread in there, seal it overnight. They're good as new.
really.
It's
Wow.
amazing.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Greg?
Yeah, I heard that before, but I've never done it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So I got another more jelly beans.
Man, you are the jelly bean king.
I'm the jelly bean king. So
You have a crown.
these, I do have a crown. These are all holiday favorite jelly beans from Jelly Belly. I thought this would be
Hey.
very seasonal.
They have flavors on them. I guess each color is a specific flavor.
Vomit.
We got vomit, puke,
Pine.
barf. Oh wait, those
Because
are all
everybody
the
gets
same.
sick. Someone gets sick at Christmas with the flu. And
Yeah.
pukes everywhere.
We've got eggnog, candy cane, pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, and hot chocolate.
Oh shit! Cranberry sauce.
Do you guys like eggnog?
I honestly can't say I've ever had it.
Really? I like eggnog.
It's okay.
It's not something that I would like go out and buy. I don't know if I've ever purchased it, but if I go to a
Look at this. Oh, that's hot chocolate.
a function or whatever, family get together and there's eggnog, I'll have some. I like it all right.
Is
but
it that eggnog is spiked? Is that what makes it eggnog, or is eggnog non-alcoholic typically?
It's you purchase it as it doesn't have alcohol.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can add alcohol to it.
Usually add like a spiced rum, right?
Yeah. Or there's daiquiri, or I think, or not. No, that's not right.
No, daiquiri,
Not daiquiri.
probably not. Vodka, maybe?
I thought, I don't know. I always remember the
Brandy.
captain.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
of, brandy.
okay, I could see that. Whew, candy cane's strong. Wow.
I just had an eggnog. Tastes like eggnog. Hot chocolate's good too.
Eggnog must be the yellow one.
Yeah, or the whitish, off-white.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. That one's pretty powerful.
Candy cane's really powerful.
So that's what eggnog tastes like. These are pretty good.
Yeah. They don't taste like puke or barf or rotten egg.
Oh yeah, candy cane is good.
Wow. That's really strong.
Pumpkin pie. See, I don't get pumpkin pie at Christmas time though.
Well, it's in the Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Later we'll have some.
That's effing pie.
Oh, effing pie. I think they're talking about
that
pumpkin
candy
pie,
cane
though.
is strong.
Yeah, it
Jesus.
is. It's like a mint.
Yeah, it is. Like an Altoid.
Oh, pumpkin pie. I don't know. Maybe I had too many other flavors in my mouth, but that doesn't taste like pumpkin pie to me.
I didn't get a cranberry, but
I didn't either. I'm not upset about that.
What I like to do is just mix them all up and throw them all in my mouth at the same time. Mix all the flavors together.
No.
so while we're on our little snacking segment, we normally drink a beer around this time.
We're almost out of time.
We got time.
20 minutes, 18 minutes.
So
We started late.
True.
So we've got a Christmas stout, and it may be a little weak because it's a little soon, but we're going to give it a try.
I can't wait.
Okay, let me go
You
get
have to
it.
leave,
and
you have to
can-
leave the studio for this.
Yeah, you can go discuss or whatever. Give
What
me
are
a
we gonna
minute.
talk about?
So we named it,
Yeah. We talked about this last
did we? Oh yeah, you guys.
2 weeks ago, didn't we?
Yep.
Because you said you got in trouble.
Yeah, so the name of it is It's a Bit Nipply Stout.
Yeah. I think it's great.
A play on words with a line from
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation.
I love it.
And I showed that to my wife when, or I posted it or something, and she said, "Really?"
She rolled her eyes, didn't she?
Pretty much, yeah. She didn't find the same humor in it that we did. And the thing was, is Greg and I came up with the name, and we were like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome!" We were so pumped.
And Lori just crushes it.
Well, the funny thing was, is before Lori crushed it, Molly happened to walk down into the Beer 30 studio, and Greg told her, and she was like, "Oh, I don't like that.
Well, then you can't drink it.
I don't like that word." So this is it's a bit nipply
Areola
stout.
doesn't sound right.
No. So, oh boy, that smells wonderful.
Woo!
Man.
That does smell good.
So Greg needs to describe everything that's in it because I can't remember.
It's simple.
Yeah.
This was a simple brew,
Simple
remember?
brew, yeah.
It was, yeah,
It
we
is.
decided to go simple.
It looks a little cloudy.
So what we did, we made a simple stout.
It smells good.
see through that for anything.
We added, what's the name of the coffee?
Highlander grog.
Highlander Grog to it.
Holy cow, that's
Tried it
good.
already?
We added Highlander Grog. We added vanilla, cinnamon, cocoa nibs, and some bourbon.
Holy cow.
Man, that's really good right now.
That is really good.
Wow, that's really smooth. I can't believe how smooth it is.
You get some oak on that, if those chips kick in, holy cow.
Wow.
It does taste pretty damn good, doesn't it?
It does.
So, had vanilla in it and coconut. I almost get that coconut.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
did. I forgot we did coconut. I'm tasting a lot of the coffee.
I taste the coffee as well. But I think that coffee has coconut in it too, though, doesn't it?
I don't know
Maybe so.
I don't know if it's one of the jelly beans, but I definitely pick up a
I don't know if
coconut
it-
flavor.
I don't know if this jelly bean's talking, but damn.
We outdid ourselves. I'm proud of this one. Wow, I hope it stays this way.
So I put. So I kegged.
good.
I kegged about half of it, and then the rest is still aging. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna probably put that in bottles.
So you
The
caked
bottle
it this afternoon, like
Yeah,
6 hours ago, right?
It's a little
Yeah.
light on the carb, but whatever.
It's still got a pretty good head to it.
You can
Yeah,
drink
for
it.
sure.
It needs to settle. It needs to settle.
Yeah, that's
down
what
a
I was
little
thinking.
bit.
I was going to ask, you think it's going to like clear up a little
It
bit?
should. I think that's the carbonation that's doing that.
Man, it has a really sweet flavor, though.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Show me your nipple stout, or whatever it's called.
Show
It's
me
a
your
bit nipply stout.
Sorry,
Bit nipply stout.
Wow, that is
Lori
Very
wanted it to be
drinkable.
called areola something.
And when because I check the,
Oh yeah,
it's kind of a low alcohol
Really?
too,
really.
which is surprising. It's probably
well, but it was a lot. It was supposed to be a 2.5 gallon batch, and it ended up being closer
Three.
to 3, right? So does that have something to do with it?
Yeah, I mean that
kind of
diluted
watered down.
also I'm not really sure how it. I probably got to read up on this, but when you check, because we checked the reading before we added the bourbon to it.
the OG.
Yeah.
Oh, the OG or the FG?
So the gravity reading, no, the original gravity reading is going to be a little bit different. For those who don't know beer brewing, you take a gravity reading and then you get a final gravity reading, and from those two numbers you come up with the alcohol content. And so what I got now is it's coming to about 4.5 to 5, which seems kind of low.
For a stout, yes.
But since I added bourbon to it, it's probably higher.
What on the hydrometer doesn't it have an alcohol?
But I'm saying I should have rechecked after I added the bourbon,
Yeah,
then figure out. So it's a little messed up.
but if you put the hydrometer in there, doesn't it have?
Just an
yeah.
ABV?
It's not crazy. It's not crazy accurate, but
I guess I could check that too.
that's good. That's good stuff.
So far, so good. So
And-
how much did you say you have in the keg right now?
I don't know, maybe about gallon and a half or so. Yeah.
Good.
I think we need to submit this baby again
Somewhere, yeah. For sure.
down to Mary Jane's or somewhere.
If it keeps the flavor, that's been our kind of our issues. Like we've had a lot that we're like, oh wow, this is
don't-
good, and
We
then
don't drink fast enough.
they don't last.
Yeah, but you're going to bottle a couple of these, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to do with the other ones. I want to bottle condition them because either that or I'm going to have to get a beer gun.
Yeah, just bottle condition them.
Or put them in a growler. Right? Well, I mean,
Yeah, I
that's-
could
Yeah, but but still, you're only talking 3-day shelf life once you
Yeah.
do that.
yeah. But if this keeps this flavor within a couple of days,
We're
and
going to
it's
be rich.
no, I was going to say we won't have any problem
No,
keeping it around.
no,
or,
I agree.
yeah.
I still think this easily could translate to a Valentine beer. How sweet it is.
How sweet it is.
You're
Are you
such a
trying
romantic.
to
No,
be a romantic?
no. How is that romantic?
Boy, it's good.
Drink this beer, get drunk, let's have sex.
Yeah. So you said. So
Wait, how come
Tony,
you get the damn pretzel?
There was only one.
oh, you could have split it.
I could have broken
Hey,
it.
let me
in
have a
pieces.
bite.
I'll bite on the other end. Do like the
Well,
lady
that's
in
not the
Tramp.
good end. That's a non-iced end.
Sorry.
Lady in the Tramp.
You said what's his bad holiday potluck?
Have you guys ever had an experience where at like a holiday potluck where everybody brings a dish, like at work or a family party or whatever, and had an experience with a just god awful, somebody probably used an ingredient that was rancid experience?
Oh man. No, I don't think so.
Really?
Well, I've seen where
Cheryl had hairy balls.
well no, you just see that and you just skip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even try it. You're like, oh, that don't look good.
Well, that link I posted on there was a morning show. I think it was in Seattle, and they each had to make a a dish and bring it in, and they were going to share. They were going to eat it on the air. You can play this because it's really all about the audio. The one guy, like,
Holiday artichoke dip?
Yeah, it was supposed to be an artichoke dip, and it turned out awfully wrong.
Awfully wrong.
Bum, bum, bum.
Leslie on tap this morning.
Why is this echoing?
Yeah, it sounds like...
It's not supposed to look like that.
Whole story here. So what is this?
Okay, so this, it's like I didn't want to bake it. I've been busy, so I didn't want to make anything, but my family
So is this the crappy dip?
Yeah,
Okay,
this is the
what I
bad
wanted
dip.
to do. This was plan A.
You can
This is
go
my
forward
favorite
about 10
Christmas
seconds
thing.
because she talks about the things she wanted to make. And
But my family's
So we gotta
all
get to where
freaking
she...
out.
this, this is, yeah, she makes her coworkers eat
So
it.
they all right. So this is artichoke dip.
And the guy on the
Okay, so
end
you
is
think
like
that's okay,
terrified.
right? Is that too much for you, George?
That's a lot. I can't do this.
How does it smell, Scott?
It's like vinegar.
I thought it smelled like a barn. Oh, why are we being rude? We have
No,
right to
no,
be
it didn't
nervous
work out. I'm
because it
telling
didn't
you right
work
now.
out.
This did not work out.
So why is she making
Yeah,
them
why-
eat them?
It's artichoke
Too
dip.
much.
So-
Too much.
So this is a mistake?
Yeah.
Is it edible? At first, I'm like, well, it's not that bad. But the vinegar.
But there's no vinegar in there. So here's what happened.
That's like all that I can taste is vinegar.
So it's like me eating the
Okay,
sandwich, the
so,
moist maker.
Like it's got.
Are you watching Elf?
It's okay.
I don't
agree
vomit
with
at
you.
all.
I totally agree with you.
So the rest of this is they're
It's
just dying
artichoke
laughing
dip,
during
but something
this.
went terribly wrong.
And so what she did, she used pickled artichokes instead of regular canned artichokes in the artichoke dip. And that's where the vinegar taste came. And then one lady's like, it burns.
Oh.
So did she know it was bad? And
Yeah,
she was just,
yeah.
okay.
She knew because of the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, why would she bring it in?
I don't
Did she
know.
do it just for this, or
Apparently, yeah, because they
sounds like
it
fun.
sounds
They
like
do
they
that from
each
now
brought
on.
something in.
just bring something gross?
Something terrible.
No, I am not. No.
Here, try this, Josh. Yeah, we should have something gross. In the new year, it'll just be all gross stuff to eat.
Like moist makers?
I don't understand that because that was delicious.
No, that sends shivers up my spine.
So, I guess the last few minutes, what are you guys looking forward to for Christmas? Do you have anything you're wanting, or
Google
Time
Home.
off work.
time off work and a Google Home?
Yep.
Wow.
I don't really get gifts anymore. I mean, my wife might give me something, but other than that,
Yeah. I'm looking, I don't know. I'm just looking for a fun holiday.
really.
So weird.
Clothes
comment.
optional or what?
The hell? Why?
was creepy.
That was weird. He was like winking at Josh.
I don't know why. And he got real close to the
Yeah.
mic.
I'm looking for a
I'm looking for a fun.
holiday. Getting scrotox?
Yeah.
That was
I don't
weird.
know what you meant by that.
Yeah, I don't. That was
I-
kind of uncomfortable.
What I'd really like is a Nintendo Classic,
Yeah,
Oh,
good luck
okay.
finding that.
but I don't think that's going to end up in my stocking because it's probably small enough.
That's
to fit in
crap. Really? I mean, that irritates me that came out, and I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, I think I'm gonna get one of those. Like, never even registered with me when I first started seeing that system that it was gonna be like the hottest gift ever.
because Atari
God, it made me mad.
Atari and Sega Genesis, they've all made those, a system that you just plug into your
Right.
TV, have all the
Right.
games. And those, hell, they're stacked
Oh,
up
yeah.
80 tall
Yeah.
at Best Buy.
Yeah.
But the Nintendo, they probably release 3 each to every store, and, it's just stupid.
Yeah, I really thought it would be. The moment I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool.
And
I'm gonna get that.
you know what's going to happen. They're going to make a mini Super Nintendo,
That's
and
sure.
probably, I don't know about next year,
Right.
but in a couple years, and it'll do the same thing,
For every system, like
Why not?
They'll
Nintendo
start-
64,
Yeah.
and then was it GameCube after that?
Yeah. Make a mini Game Boy next, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, actually, How do you?
Well, that would be kind of cool if it had all the games built into it. It's like a regular Game Boy, and it had all the games
like a
built
portable.
in.
Yeah, but then again, just give me an
Oh
app.
gosh, it will make money.
Well,
it will
yeah,
make
Yeah, it
money.
would.
Yeah, Nintendo knows how to print money.
Yeah.
They're pretty good at that. Well, I guess next week will be our last episode.
Are we
of,
all available next week?
Are we
of
quitting?
the year.
Oh, the year.
We'll come up with some fun list about 2016.
Oh, this ought to be fun. There'll be rules
Man,
associated.
you are such a grumpy.
Grinch.
I know. Cheer up a little. Everything's like, I hate doing the show. Why are you?
Well, you're the one that made it weird with the fun holiday comment. Winking.
All right, you came up with scrotox.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't come up with it.
Why
I just
does this
reported on
page have a picture of a guy's butt on my?
I've been looking at that for the last
Oh,
5
it's
minutes.
on yours too. I'm glad it wasn't just an ad that came to me.
Maybe that's what got Greg in the holiday spirit for his fun
I'm looking
holiday.
for one of our writers wore MeUndies for a month, and the results are in.
Oh, let's see what. Okay, I don't want to see that. So join us every week when we do this show on Wednesdays at 5 Central Time. Oh, one more thing.
Going back to the beginning of the show, you didn't believe me that there was a different line to the
I didn't
song
say
Thriller.
I didn't believe you.
Look up Starlight.
Okay, what are the lyrics?
That's what it was. Well, I can play it for you if you'd like.
This is Starlight Night.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do I have to look it up so
Alright,
we'd all hear it?
Here it comes.
Ooh. We're probably gonna get a copyright notice now.
Oh, shoot. You're right.
Starlight. Well, anyway, everyone look this up because we're gonna. Here, I'll look it up later.
Huh.
Because we're gonna probably get a copyright notice.
And there goes all our money.
Yeah. Well, we won't be able to say Michael Jackson Estate has let us use this.
That might be kind of hard. I have a letter from Paris. She said we could.
Yeah. Blanket did.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been fun. Find us on the iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Stuck in beta.
Share us with your friends.
Share us with your friends. Let everyone know
Or your
that-
family for this holiday.
Let everyone know you've had a great time here.
Play it at your holiday gatherings.
And give us some feedback if you're listening. I don't think anybody ever listens to the end.
No.
Maybe Mike.
They do.
5 minutes and they're done.
No, they do. They do all right.
Play your outro.
Well, I'm trying to find my outro. Oh, well, let's try this one. Christmas.
Jesus. Well, you had these marked on buttons, and you just pushed a button.
Well, you wanted to make it Christmassy this week, so here we go. We'll see. We'll see you next week, everyone.
Repeated the start of the show.
And there's no sound.
Can you just...
Good night.